ladies and gentlemen. Um, just a hmm, this probably won't be that quick. Lesson on dividing with decimals. So, division, I will say, is not something most people enjoy doing. It's not something most people do for fun, but it's not difficult. It's just something we have to pay attention to the details on. So, we're going to start with kind of some basics of just remembering what a division problem looks like. If it says 352 divided by 13, okay, that looks like this. Okay, there's your numerical placement. Okay, there's your dividend, there's your divisor. Now, in order to actually just accomplish the division, we need to do a little estimation. 13 can't go into 3. That's too small. But it could go into 35. So we need to think about how many times could it do that. So my brain is bouncing between 2 and 3. I know 3 is too big, so we're going to go with 2. 2 times 13 is 26. If I subtract that, well, I'm going to have to borrow or regroup. So I get 9. Bring down the 2. Okay. And now I have to okay. 13 goes into 92 how many times? So I'm estimating there. Think about it for a second. Okay. And that's pretty big. Definitely not 9. That'd make it too big. Let's go with 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 7. Oh, that was really close. And there's 1 left over. Okay. Now, in elementary school, they might have taught you, and for about 5 minutes in your textbook, they're going to teach you to write 27 remainder 1. If you write a remainder and it's not on something like graded, I'm going to freak out. Like, I'm just going to be really honest with you. This is for littles. This is for little kids. You could write 27 and 1/13. That would be perfectly good. Or we will work on how to keep that decimal going, okay? Because your actual answer here is 27.0769231. Now, I purposely did not have you and will not have you multiply out this far or divide out this far. If this was a problem in class, you would go out about that far. You would stop, you would round so it looks like money, and you would move on with your life. Okay? But remainders have no value. They're for little kids. You're either going to write it as a mixed number, even when we're doing decimals, it's okay with me. Okay, a mixed number, or you're going to finish it out as a decimal, and we will practice with those. Okay. Now, when we have a decimal in the divisor, so for example, 2.5 5 being divided into 425. When there's a decimal here, you need to move it over, okay? So basically, you are multiplying the divisor and the dividend both by 10 in order to get this decimal out of your way and still have an accurate division, have an accurate number. So this would look like this, because the decimal moved one this way and one here. That's where that 0 came from. Okay, then I can start dividing. 25 goes into 42 one time. Okay. Oops, I borrowed and didn't write it down. Bring down the 5. 25 goes into 175 7 times. $14, $17. Now, I still need to bring down a 0, but I know that 25 goes into 0 no times. My decimal was here. Now it's here. My answer is 170. Okay. Now, what do I do if the dividend or if the decimal is in the dividend? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to hit autofocus, so give me just a second. Sorry about the video for a second there, but it'll make it better to watch. There you go. What about this problem? What if I said 42.5 divided by 25? Well, it would look like this. There are no decimal places here, so I don't have to move anything. There is a decimal place here, so I'm going to move that straight up. 25 goes into 42 once. Bring down the 5. 25 goes into 175 7 times. A nice, perfect division problem. And notice it's 1.7, okay, or 1 7/10. So we're going to do plenty of practice with these. The division has not changed, okay, but I know we need practice with division, so we will keep at it. Go ahead and give your try problems a try, and I can't wait to see you in class.